Better Lives is a government initiative that aims to reduce knife crime amongst young people.
It's really research about young people, by young people, and it's a real opportunity for youth groups and individuals involved in youth work to really show what they can do.
It's all about the guys going out and asking people in the local community, in the local area, about knife crime and how it affects them and how it affects other people.
Just trying to see how much is going on around us, to keep it not affecting us in the community.
Young people listen to young people more than they do like ourselves, whether it's youth workers, teachers, campus officers. They're more likely to take that information on board and make a more positive choice.
I hope that by us as young people doing the project itself creates more of a trust, because sometimes adults can be a bit intimidating to talk to.
I want to learn more about knife crime in mostly East Ayrshire where I live, so I know how you can solve it.
I just hope to try and get points across just to other people.
To show them how serious and dangerous it really is, and maybe change the community to be better.
What I want to learn from this is how to engage more with the community, to try and figure out what issues there are and how we can tackle them.
For our research, the difference I would hope to make is to give them the education, to give them the statistics, the points, to give them the information that they would need to understand why it's a problem to them, to understand why it's a problem to Scotland, and to understand there's other resources and there's other ways for them to connect and to speak to people.
We want to get the knowledge out there and tell people knife crime is happening all around us, and actually hit people and tell them that knife crime is a major issue.
It gives us the skills to continue to do research and to help within our communities, because that's one of the things that I want to do most.
To gain the satisfaction of knowing that I've helped to create a better community.
I think this project's done really good things for them. It's helped them go out and speak to people they wouldn't normally speak to, actually approaching people and asking them to complete the surveys and all the rest of it. So I think that's really good. It's also given them more of an awareness on knife crime situation in their local area.
Before starting this, personally, I wouldn't have went up to people in the street and asked them about their experiences with not just knife crime, but anything.
One of the young people earlier on says, "Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to stand up and speak to the rest of the group." Yet she went up and did it, and she's a very, really quiet girl. I was like, wow, what a difference. And hopefully, not just for this project, but for their life, for their education, whatever they're going to do in terms of their career, this will put them in good stead.
It works on our communication skills, teamworking skills, because we're obviously working with a lot of teams out there.
Leadership, team building, obviously, communication, maybe a bit more confidence.
I think developing our own personal skills that we can then use to develop everybody's personal skills.
If we go for a job interview, we can say, well, we can do this, so it can help us in later life.
There's a lot of violence related to knife crime. There's a lot of violence related to young people. There's a lot of young people that get exposed to that type of mentality.
I think that we all need to work as a close group to prevent it, because one person is nothing compared to everyone. And if everybody puts something in, then it builds up and develops into something more.
If we can research and realise what the problem is, we can get the solution.